What do you think about studies industry at the university?
Yeah, well, I got a chance to do a meeting with a lot of students. Well, actually, I did a presentation with a PowerPoint, and I was really excited to talk to all the students. And this seems like a very lively group. And after going to visit those stores in Serrano, I said, "Wow, there are going to be a lot of opportunities for these students to begin fashion careers, either in publicity or in marketing or as executives or even designers." So, it makes sense that there should be a school here in Spain that gives a degree so the students can get, all the right preparation. The other thing is that they're going to be working internationally. I mean, fashion now is a global brand. It's not fashion brands are now global brands. They don't just stay in one country or another. And these students will be able to move around. I mean, the courses are taught, students are supposed to know English, which gives them, international language to be able to communicate with. Spanish will do great for them in the United States because we have so many Latino Americans. And so, so anyway, it's really the fact that there is a formal degree program in fashion and in all the different fashion areas, I think is a great idea. It's a great way to give the students a new career, a career that's growing, because fashion is now a big part of our pop culture. It's a big business now. It's a global business. So, it makes sense.
You have your diary article in the Wall Street Journal. What do you think, how do you attract the attention of your readers?
Okay, well, I have been working at the Journal for 25 years. I am now doing only a column that runs on Thursdays called Ask Teri, where consumers ask me questions about the fashion industry. But I started this beat, the fashion beat at the Journal like 20 years ago. And initially I was the only reporter. Now we have like 7 or 8 reporters who cover this. And readers are really interested. I mean, we write about the stock market and strictly business, but we also write about marketing, and clothes are a big part of our, they're a big business. This is a multi-billion-dollar global industry, and also there are very colorful personalities who make for really good stories, and that's what we've always been about at the Wall Street Journal. So even though we don't cover it the way Vogue and Harper's Bazaar cover it, we still cover it as an industry, and people want to know. Even people who are not super interested in clothes, they want to know it's really part of pop culture. I mean, we've seen this with all the interest in Project Runway and different TV shows, that it's part of, just like knowing about food and knowing about travel and sports. Knowing about fashion is part about being a kind of a sophisticated person. So it's certainly part of the dialogue.
Okay, Teri.